Oh, dear.
Oops!
How much do
So we work 5 days a week. We have weekends on Sunday and Monday. Usually we have first a ballet class from 10 to 11:30 as a warm-up, and then we have rehearsals normally until 6 or something, and then with an hour break for lunch.
I think you're overestimating how many times we turn. Well, the tip is to spot. Spotting.
To focus on something in front of you and to leave your eyes on that spot for as long as possible before you turn your head round again.
And a lot of practice because we get dizzy a lot.
I personally don't spend any money on my ballet shoes because the theatre pay for them for me. A pair of point shoes, like the ones that I wear, they're like Gainer Minden brand. They can cost around 100 so euros.
Well, my ballet shoes cost about 50 euros. I guess one pair of point shoes lasts me about a month or so, depending.
I can tell you what I ate yesterday. I think that will answer the question for you.
What was
Very healthy diet of homemade cinnamon buns with cream cheese frosting.
We're trying to keep a healthy diet, but like you cannot keep this every day. We're also human beings, and yeah, sometimes we eat junk food.
You can get away with it on occasion.
Oh dear. There's been a few.
No big mistakes. Or did I?
Fell down, and to protect my butt, I put my wrist under and I broke my wrist.
I dropped my wife once from a lift.
I run up on stage, and as soon as I'm about to go, just my foot completely goes and I slide maybe 2 meters across the ground and land flat on my face.
So I was doing a cracker patata and somehow I slipped and I wiped out on the butt.
My body just didn't want to do a pirouette. I just like went up and fell. I even heard the audience go.
Jockstrap.
A lot of our warm-ups are a bit of odds and ends, like the odd leg warmer, the most loved pair of trousers which have holes in them, and things like that. You probably, if you came into our warm-up class, you'd think that we were like wearing pajamas or something. Quite a lot of the girls, like we actually like swap all our cards and change and borrow, so depending on what colour we feel like wearing that day.
For classical ballet, I like to wear leotard. Point shoes are not very comfortable, but we try our best to make them comfortable. We absolutely do. I think, especially in this company.
Definitely, yes.
I used to stretch at least 2 hours a day.
Every day, for sure.
Not as much as I should.
When I was a teenager, it wasn't as important as it is now, for sure. But yeah, it's definitely important and should be done a lot.
I started when I was 4.5.
I was 11.
3.
I started at 15.
About 2 or 3.
Bum bum bum.
I get to play music with some of the other guys in the ballet company.
Sleep. I have a daughter. I spend a lot of time with my daughter.
I have some kind of dance clothing brand, so I make some ballet skirts and leg warmers.
Well, my hobby, it's fishing, so that's what I do the most.
I have my own blog where I write about topics of ballet.
Yes. Especially in winter.
We don't, I mean, I guess you do, like for photo shoot, or if we have to do like some sort of videos for promotion.
I'm a stickler about this.
Always. If it was a choreographic choice, always.
Female don't do it to us that much, like we do it for fun, just to like be like a guy sometimes.
No,
Too
definitely not. No, never.
Haven't done a tour in years. No. Well, I mean, fifth would be ideal, yeah.
I thought tours start from 5th.
That was for William, wasn't it?
In English, my go-to thing would be to say break a leg.
Toy toy toy.
In Estonia, they love to like knee you in the butt, and like I didn't get that for the first few shows.
Break a leg, but then it's like, oh god, it might happen, so I prefer not to say that. Carrot.
Kit Kat.
Something nutty.
Yeah, I'm more of a salty person. Not that I have a bag of crisps before a show, but...
I cannot answer this question.
Unfortunately, I think I don't know the answer to that question.
Has anyone actually answered that?
Who asked this question?
I got history, I didn't pay attention in school. I was somewhere else.
I know who wrote that because he was sitting right next to me at the time during a rehearsal.
Should we just wait for that to finish?